Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I haven't really covered this. Well, I haven't covered it at all. But when I saw this report come out, I was kind of blown away and I was like, I have to do a video on this. So Alex has been hit with nearly $1 billion in damages in the Sandy Hook defamation case. Now, this just came out today. There are articles out, several articles, TMZ, The Sun, Yahoo News. I'm going to read this article from The Sun. It says Alex Jones has been nailed for perpetuating a lie about the Sandy Hook massacre. And some of the families of the children who were, trigger warning, who were murdered, has just gotten word from the jury that Alex must ante up almost $1 billion in damages. The Connecticut jury just hit Alex Jones between the eyes, finding the emotional distress and trauma that he caused by his campaign was so enormous that justice requires an enormous damage award. The total verdict, divided between the 8 families and 1 first responder, adds up to $965 million. The family's lawyer told juries in the last week's closing arguments that Alex lies to generate revenue for his site, while the parents of the victims are receiving death threats and harassment from his fans. And that is a devastating thought. These parents, they are already living with the fact that their baby is gone. Their child they'll never hug their child. They'll never see their child. And they're innocent in this. They didn't do anything wrong. While they're living with that, they are getting harassing phone calls. They're getting death threats because Alex, has, unfortunately, a lot of people believing that they are faking this in some sense. Now, Alex was on the air on his radio show when the verdict was read, which was kind of interesting. And as it was read, he said, "This must be what hell is like. They just read out the damages, even though you don't got the money." Alex also said the case was a joke and asked his listeners for donations. The legal battle started way back in 2018 when families went after Alex and his company, Free Speech Systems. As you know, Alex has already been ordered to pay another $49.3 million in a similar trial that took place back in August in the state of Texas. Now, with money also going to some of the parents affected by the shooting. So that's what it is, you guys. When I saw that news come out that he is literally responsible to pay almost $1 billion in damages, I was kind of blown away. But at the same time, when you think about the severity of what he did, it is very sad, and I have people that I know that are like crisis actors, that they don't believe that all of the victims that were there were actually victims, and that the government, that this is a false flag, that this didn't really happen the way that, we heard. Despite what you believe, there are some kids that passed away from this, that really passed away. And there are some parents who are really affected by this, who no longer have their children. So for them to have to go through life without their child and then have to receive death threats because someone has, put it out there that they have faked the situation, that is very sad. So almost $1 billion in damages, you guys. Alex Jones says he don't have it. Like, where am I supposed to get this money from? Now, I did look it up just to see Alex Jones's net worth. And while this figure could be inflated possibly, or not anywhere near, because I've read net worths for people that I know and it's not even close. But I just thought that it would be interesting just to see. So celebrity net worth has right now Alex Jones' net worth as a negative $900 million. Now, before that, though, he had a net worth of $135 million to $270 million. Now, at the trial, it said that between 2015 and 2022, Alex's primary company, InfoWars, averaged $53.2 million in gross revenue. So, obviously, he brings in a lot of money, but now he's going to be responsible for paying out a lot of money. So I'm reading articles saying that he will be broke for the rest of his life. And it definitely seems that way. I don't know if he could ever pay this back. But, you know, while I 100% believe in free speech, I also believe that there are consequences when your speech hurts others, you know? So what do you guys think? Almost $1 billion in damages that he owes the families of the Sandy Hook victims. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.